Hi, my name is Alessio Damiano. I am a researcher for the Italian National Research Council, and today I'm going to introduce you the project phos-FATE. The idea of phosphate is simple. It was to create value out of food waste, and in particular out of fishery byproducts, converting them into smart fertilizers able to release phosphorus in a more efficient way. Phosphorus, together with nitrogen and potassium, is one of the most important nutrients for crop cultivation. However, unlike these two elements, it is known as the disappearing nutrient, as the extensive mining of phosphate rocks and its large-scale use for agricultural purposes have depleted many of its natural supplies. By 2030, in fact, most of its available resources on the planet will be depleted, and the price of phosphorus fertilizer will skyrocketing because of the increasing demand of food driven by the growing world population. To face this challenge, the European community prompted the creation of a European sustainable phosphorus platform, while China was one of the first countries to take action against this shortage, imposing a 135% export tariff on phosphate rocks to secure domestic fertilizer supply. Surprisingly, the solution to phosphorus scarcity could come from food itself. Some of its byproducts, in fact, are an attractive source of phosphorus, as in the case of bones, and in particular of fish bones. Up to the 60% of fish weight is in fact made of inedible parts, and the 25% is bone, a phosphorus-rich material from which this element can be recovered with a high purity. To do this, phos-FATE developed a green and easily scalable thermal process, which was validated using bones of several fish species, including tuna, salmon, sardines, and codfish. However, with this process, it is virtually possible to extract phosphorus from any kind of bones, including bovine, porcine, and poultry. The characteristic of the fertilizer can be tailored during the extraction process to obtain materials with different release rate for a more efficient nutrient uptake from plants. To date, we validate the efficiency of phosphate fertilizers in greenhouse tests on corn plants, where they show a better ability to boost growth with respect to conventional ones. The creation of a circular economy of phosphorus from fish wastes is particularly relevant for developing nations relying on fish as a primary food source. According to the United Nations, the fishery sector in these countries is predominantly traditional or artisanal due to a series of supply-side challenges. This lack of resources makes of the fishery sectors of these developed countries one of the most endangered by the unfair competition with industrial fisheries of developed ones and by climate change. This alone is expected to cause approximately 250,000 additional deaths by malnutrition between 2030 and 2050. In this respect, phos-FATE offers a tool to empower artisanal fishing communities against these challenges by generating financial resources that will favor the transition from wild fish catches to aquaculture. Aquaculture will allow the local fisheries to escape competition with industrialized ones and to stabilize the supply of internal fish, providing at the same time phosphorus-rich byproducts, making of phos-FATE a long-term sustainable economic project. Thank you for watching.